Welcome to Blue Collar Crypto, hosted by Tim Trozian. We are here part of the World of Ability podcast network. We do need to share out special thanks to our distribution partners. We have Zach Clayton of the Pact Channel, Lawrence Wingate of Wingate TV and Wingate Studios. Special thanks to Nonprofit TV for their Facebook campaign. And also want to make mention always of Marcus Hart with Transforming Media Network and Jay Stoyan of the Disability Channel out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. This again is your final show of the year. We are here on New Year's Eve with Tim Trozian, host of Blue Collar Crypto. And again, I am pleased to have him joining us. Thank you so much, Tim. And I'm passing it right on over to you.
Hello, this is live from Verona. Verona. Sorry. I need to say that. Verona. It's a little suburb of Madison, Wisconsin. A lady, I think her name is Diane Johnson, created a software company here. It's 8,000 employees, which is quite an accomplishment here in Wisconsin. Maybe most places, but I believe even for a software company, for a lot of companies, to create 8,000 jobs is quite an achievement. The fact that she did it here in Wisconsin is a matter of pride, source of admiration here, where this show is concerned. They're I'm going to say the word very close in distance to where I'm at right now, where I live. We're trying to become the software capital or the high tech capital. We have a chance of doing that. We have a university to back up the business wishes of high tech here in Wisconsin, and the other high tech places in the country. We're going to compete with them. Wisconsin is going to be a high tech competitor, nationally and internationally, right? So we're going to compete against Silicon Valley, and then we're also competing against this little thing called the internet, which I'm not sure everybody is aware, sits in Virginia. Most of the computers, the hardware, AWS, Amazon Web Services, most of the internet sits physically in near Washington D.C. in Virginia. So, and there are other high tech capitals in the United States, and we're wishing on this new year that Wisconsin is selected for some designation that's out there right now to be a high tech capital, high tech, a hub for the rest of the country. When they think of high tech, we want them to think of Wisconsin. It should just be automatic. So let's get on with the show with holiday wishes, New Year's wishes, a resolution. Let's all have a resolution to improve our economic standing, our employment. And for those of you that want to get rid of your blue collar, life, let's wish you a merry economic future. So that let's do the math, right? You go to work, you spend 40 hours working for somebody, you spend another 10 hours maybe, transportation. Um, you drive your time going to work and coming back, that's time that you're donating. Your company doesn't pay you for that. Um, yes, there's vacations. Yes, my friend has 7 weeks of vacation after 20 years or 30 years. He's getting 7 weeks of vacation. Um, if you're proud of that, I'm proud of you. Okay. Um, you earn that just like anything else, just like your wages, you earn vacation. Um, but how much of the time outside of, and I'm speaking to the single mothers out there too. How much of that time outside of your job are you thinking about your job, and are you preparing mentally and sleeping just so you have enough energy to do everything you need to do? Um, if you've got a physically demanding job, well, you're working and you're sleeping, and really, there's not much else. I hope I eloquently said that. So let's get back to where we were. This show is about people changing careers. That's it. If you want to trade in your high tech business and you just want to go into a factory and work, this show is for you too. If you want to go what I might consider backwards, that's great. If you like working for a living, all the power to you. But if you need inspiration, this is a happy new year for you. And maybe you have some time to think about changing your career. And I wish you the best this happy new year. Um, so the businesses I've been focusing on are there's a lot of sales opportunities, selling. Okay, so you're selling just like you are when you're working at a job, you're selling yourself. So, but this is a different way, right? You don't have to get people to buy things at work, right? And so one of the greatest opportunities is sales. You can make as much money as you want. And you do better as time goes by. You become a better salesman. But you're not going to do too bad out of the gate. Um, there's real estate. Real estate's a wonderful career. Um, you're going to find properties along the way that you want to purchase, and your income is unlimited. There's life insurance. It's a nice career. Um, life insurance has something you can hire. You can have a life insurance agency and get residuals and renewals and big commissions, right? So uh, this wasn't going to be a big show. This show is just for you, only for you. And if you're here, you're thinking about changing your career, and I encourage you and I wish the best this New Year's. And for my hosts that are here, thank you for being here on New Year's, giving up your New Year's. Um, but we're going to talk about a couple different types of businesses that you may be interested in. And a lot of them don't require any investment whatsoever. So when you hear it takes money to make money, um, that's a little inaccurate. It takes money to make money. Let's work on that here. Um, I don't buy that. No. Okay. Are there things that require investments in order to make money? Yes, there are. Is that the rule or the exception? No, it's not the rule. It's not the exception. It's very individualized. There are, depending on what your talents are and what your work ethic is, it doesn't really need, it doesn't necessarily follow that you have to chunk out 10 or 20 or 50 grand of your money before you make the first dollar. So be very wary of a business that asks you to do that. So we're the biggest economic engine in the world. There are other countries that are investing in the United States because we are a good investment. We are the strongest economic engine in the world. So you should be able to find some power, some juice, some electricity here to start a business. And it doesn't necessarily have to be money. That juice doesn't necessarily have to be money when you start a business. So let's look at a couple things. There's 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 real estate investment. Sounds pretty scary. Very, very lucrative. You've heard it before. Uh, Most of the millionaires are made in real estate in this country. But I'm just saying it's probably true. That one is true. It takes money to make money, not so much. But most of the millionaires in this country are made through real estate. And there are really good reasons why. And in the future shows, I'll show you a lot of great real estate opportunities. But if you go into the real estate business, it's a great business. You won't be sorry. Just stick to it. Okay. Another really good business opportunity is distributorships. We call that drop shipping today. There's a lot of social media involved. Um, Amazon kind of does drop shipping in a way, and it coordinates a lot of people that do drop shipping. So Amazon helps a lot of entrepreneurs out there. Shopify is another great way. Um, but anytime you can help solve somebody's problems or make them money, they are going to make you money. Okay, we're all in this together. There's another great saying, but that's true. If you can find a way to solve people's problems consistently, solve the same problem over and over again for the same situation, ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. So let's look at um, what we might call a problem solver type of business. So in real estate, we call them overages. When somebody loses their property and you help get them money back for the value of the property once it's sold at auction, those are called overages. How about independent distributorships? A lot of companies need salespeople in territories, and they're willing to let you sell their product in your backyard. How about energy sales, sales of to utilities, to commercial buyers, consumers? Um, there's a lot. How about the Transact card? You can start your business for $25. $25 to start a business. No inventory. Now, if that's money to you, then you probably shouldn't start a business. If you don't have $25, here's the business for you. But if you don't have that to spend on a business, then you probably shouldn't start a business. But here's one for $25 and you can become a millionaire. So what's the catch, right? It's just knowing somebody like me that can find these opportunities. And they are out there. And I'm looking for them. And if you look for them, you'll find them too. And you shouldn't have to spend gobs and gobs of your retirement money to do this. So also, before we're done, buy a business that's existing. Here's where you can spend your money on a business that's already making money, provided you have some help and you have some expertise. But buy a business that's already making money. What business is that? Get your accountant to look at the business. Get your accountant to look at, does the business make money? And then perhaps just purchase it. It's good for you. It's good for your kids. It's good for your family to be involved in especially something that's already up and running, and you don't have to spend years and years trying to build it. So buy an existing business. And that's it. I hope that you have a very happy new year. I found a couple things to suggest to you. I have a lot more this next year. Thank you to our producers, Sue Roskoff, Kurt Roskoff, and Emily Golmer, and I'll see you tomorrow next year.
Thanks again, Tim, for being here with us every Sunday for Blue Collar Crypto. We wish everyone a very happy new year, and we look forward to what the new year brings here with Tim and all he provides us here at the World of Ability Podcast Network. Thanks again, and have a good night.